Hey, I got gifted this Aria Pro 2. I think these were made in Japan. Urchin series. I'll have to flip this around. U60 T model. It's pretty rough, but I will see what they can do with this thing. Fun little project. Don't think I've ever seen screws rusted into wood. These two are pretty tough to get out, but we'll get it. But it's, you can see the other screws, so it's been pretty moist. Well, it is made in Japan. It's got a brass block, so there's some good things here. Electronics actually look in good shape. I'll test them out here. But I mean, they're big pots. Solder looks good. Everything looks good. I'll test these out. It's grounded. It looks like it's got the paint on the surroundings of electronics, so that's good. All right. Surprisingly, they still work. Wasn't sure if it would. Being all rusty. I gotta get this one turned. Yellow's neck. Gray is the bridge pickup. Okay. The bone nut was in good shape, except it was dirty, so I'm just soaking in some hydrogen peroxide and some water. Then these guitar pickups, these things, the adjustable poles were rusty, so I'm gonna pull them out and one at a time, clean the tops off. I pulled it all out. It's not rusty inside, it's just rusty on top. So I'll get those going. All the pots work. They're large size pots. The soldering looks good, so I'm going to reuse it because it worked. And yeah, we got original knobs, so I'll clean those up a bit. So this thing will go back together. Also, I cleaned these up. These were looking kind of crappy, so I polished those up with a little bit of this, which I always used on chrome wheels and stuff. Works good. So here's the stock tremolo out of this thing. It's got a big brass block. It's kind of all one piece. It's really heavy compared to a new cheap one. So what I did was, I could not, these saddles were so bad. So you can see there. I had to cut a die grind along the bottom here, cut the screws out of these. So I ain't using these, so I just bought new saddles, new brass saddles for this thing. So, and I needed to get an arm, 6mm arm fit. So went with the gold, new gold screws, because the ones that were in there were pretty rotten. So anyway, that's that part. So today I'm going to try buffing this thing out. I don't know if I might wet sandpaper, but I'm going to try just use some rubbing compound to start with. And we'll see what happens. I just use that stuff there, and we're going to go hit it. I'll show you the results here in a little bit. This is the top. I got it, I still got a little more to go, but I went 2,000 and 3,000 wet sanding, then some polishing, rubbing compound, and then I'm polishing it out right now. So, I mean, it's old paint, so I didn't want to really destroy it, so I'm trying to fix it as best I can. So far it's looking pretty good. So there's the block. I mean, it's a pretty good sized block. I put a trim stop in it. It makes them a lot easier to tune up. Everything looked really good. I just gotta hook up the jack and the pickups that I cut off, but I left the wire so I know where to go. And I gotta put the ground over here. So we'll get working on that, and we'll have her playing soon. After just get this on and get it restrung. Okay, it's all soldered back up together. Ground wires on. Whoa! New input jack. Find the radius one. It's a square, so the dimensions equal, not a rectangle. So found this one. Everything's back in, and we'll go plug her in and see what it sounds like. Oh, one more thing. If you're soldering up, I got this thing from Home Depot. This thing's a lifesaver when it comes to this soldering. Heats up fast, has a good temperature. The soldering iron's good. It's way better than the handheld units. Just a little bit of flux and a little bit of wire, and you're good to go. So testing the old wiring. So we got down the bottom. All good there. Middle position. Good. Top position. All working. 40-year-old pots, and they're really in good shape. Must have used good stuff back then. Okay, string her up now. So as I put new saddles in, I adjusted the saddles up to where they had them before, but I don't even know how close that was. But I put the first string in. I'm just gonna check all, and it's a little low right now. The action's like it won't be like 1.3. I like about 1.75. I can see the bottom of this end right now. It's a little tall. So, and at the bottom here, I usually go for about 2. It's not terrible. And the first fret, if you push down the third, it should just be clearing. So the nut's cut good. Got just the right clearance. So I'm just gonna raise the saddle up a bit and then go from there. Okay, I got all strung up. I was pretty close on my intonation on the saddles. I'm going to replace these screws. You had to use the old ones. I actually had gold paint pens, so I just painted those up for now because I ordered them, but now they got delayed. Pickups are in, strings are strung up. I'm waiting. I had to take a quarter turn out of truss rod. I need a little bit of relief in it, but otherwise everything was tuned up, but now I'm just waiting for that. I need a little relief in it. So anyway, it looks pretty good. I did a little play sample. The pickups are, to me, they're a little tinny sounding. There's probably ceramics, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it stock and we'll go on from there. Came out nice. Next up is reworking this case for this guitar, this Aria Urchin. So got the case, it needs some new innards, but I'm gonna go to the upholstery shop, get some material and some foam and redo this inside. So that'll be the next vid. See you later. Take care. Bye.